All right, peace, everybody. Welcome to Qigong for semen retention. I guess part two. I don't even know if there's parts to this, but basically, what we're going to be going through today is Duan, as well as focusing on pulling up energy into our hearts. So, one of the key parts of, I would say, pulling energy into the heart is you'll see a lot of movements. I want to go a little deeper into some stuff. It's not just moving things into the heart this way. Like, yes, that helps, but if you want to be able to move it this way, the spine needs to be open. Just like how I was kind of talking about last time, you might sometimes see this meridian called the Du meridian, or as well been called the governing vessel along the spine, right? We look at the 6 and the 7 thoracic vertebrae, so you might not be able to see that, but basically like around the level of your elbows, kind of where your elbows are at. So you can see it on that, but I'm just going to kind of do it on myself, like kind of where your elbow is at, my elbow, and then I kind of go up one, and this is the 6 and 7 thorax, right? So this is the part of the back that's connected to, you could say, the heart chakra or heart energy, allowing it to flow up. Oftentimes this is where people feel a tightness if you have that part in your shoulder where it's like, man, I don't know why, but it's just this part of my back. Sometimes it's not just the muscles, it's also the spine being a little bit out of alignment. So we're going to do a few practices today, supplemented to the Ba Duanjin, which is the 8 treasures, really a medical Qigong sequence that gets the entire body right. And then we're going to focus on really getting the spine and opening up the space in the heart, not just doing these 4 type of movements from the heart, but also really opening up the spine in the back. All right. So we're going to move into Q&A after this. Make sure before we get started that you have room when you swing your arms, that you're not like going to be hitting anything, or you could go up. I don't know that sometimes you might see my hands. I am a little taller, so sometimes you might not see my hands. But anyways, we're just going to go ahead and get started in our starting position, right under Dantian, so belly button just a little bit underneath. One hand on the other hand. Feet about shoulder width apart. Tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. Breathing deep into the space where your hands are at, feeling this rise. Feeling it sink. Keeping the eyes closed and feeling this warmth in the place of the body. Setting your intentions for today. Grounding your practice, grounding your movement. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your neck, softening your shoulders. Bringing all this attention right underneath your belly button, feeling this energy grow. A couple more breaths in this area. And then we'll start with our tapping. We inhale up and down. Up, kind of circles. Up one side, down the other. Now up and down the center. Now going down, I'm going to start with my left arm first and my shoulder. Down, up, make sure we get underneath that armpit. Here. So while we're doing underneath the armpit, the heart source point or meridian for the heart starts underneath the armpit. Great way to stimulate the heart, slapping the armpits. It'll probably be a little tender. Inhaling on the way in, exhaling on the way out. Get that shoulder too. Here in my shoulder. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna switch my arms. Switch the arms now on my right arm. On the inside, armpit, shoulder. Coordinate with your breath. I'm getting the blood flow moving, getting this chi moving. One more for me. Come back in. Now we're gonna go to the back. Really think about not right on the spine, but opposite. Doing open hands, you can do fists. Make sure you get that lower back kind of into the butt. Get on both sides. You can use your knuckles if you want, it's a little stronger. But really right now, just focus. Here, and I'm going to kind of go from this view here. We're going to inhale, exhale down, and you'll come up the inside. Down, I'm just rotating for view. You don't have to spin. Here, coming in. Here, in. Two more, in, and out. In, and out. We're going to in, come up, we're going to do our hips right here. Right, I'm using the pinky part, keep doing it. I'm using the pinky part because remember, our pinkies connect to our heart meridian. Using this, I like to bend my knees just a little bit. That helps the hip flexors to release. So that way when we do this, we're like, oh, okay, really doing something here. Getting this energy, starting it moving, opening up the hips, allowing it to flow, helping wake us up. Get the kidneys moving, opening up our stomach, connecting with our heart. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to move to the head. I'm going to take my glasses off for this. Move to the head, coming to the back. I'm going to go around my face from the back and around my face, the back, around. Now we're going to go slower a little bit. Slower, just focusing. I'm just focusing on the back of my neck now. On both sides, not directly on the spine, but on the opposite sides. Now the base of your skull, right behind your ears. Now I'm coming up top of my head. Really open palms here. Feel this. Now right on the front, kind of at your hairline. If I remember correctly, this is gallbladder 13, helping with the unconscious mind. Come to the front. Now the temples, the cheeks, now the jawline, the gums, right under the nose. Okay, we didn't do this one last time, but now we're just going to get the ears, pulling the ears. Inhale, exhale, and release, really at the lobes. Pulling it down, helping the ears circulate. The ears connect to every part of our body. There's actually a whole field of acupuncture called orbital acupuncture, ear acupuncture. One of the most accurate forms of acupuncture within distinguishing and diagnosing issues with the body. Because the ears are one of the first parts that form from the embryonic stage. Really kind of things open up from the ears, open up from the face. So stimulating the ears is a great way to bring blood flow, bring chi flow to the body. Just pulling the ears with the breath, pulling at the lobes. We're going to finish off with the hands. Hands open, coming together. Really focusing on the fingertips here. Thinking you're shooting that energy out your fingertips when they're coming. Coming together, it's like just going through. Think of it going through your hands, not stopping at your hands. Now we're going to do the thumb webbing right here. Now do the outsides of the pinkies. Getting that heart started. Now the wrist. Do wrist and forearms together. If that's not for you, it's okay, just the wrist. If you can, get the whole forearm together. Now we're going to do the backs of the hands. Be a little more gentle with this one. Backs of the hands, back of the hands. All right, for another 3, 2, and 1. Hands at the dantian. Wherever you're at, try to make your breath silent. Feeling this energy, this qi building. As we move into our first position, reaching for heaven. Hands reach up to the sky. My palms are going to be facing like this. Palms are facing upwards. Looking up towards the hands. Reaching up. Looking up towards your fingertips. Feeling the spine lengthen. Feeling the space for your organs gain more space. Slowly rotating the hands facing each other, still looking up towards the hands. And gently bring the hands down towards your eyes, towards your chin. As it passes your face, keep the gaze looking. Hands are coming down, past the chest, past the belly button. Just going to bring it up to our chin and back down. Now our second, try and go to shoot the eagles. Bring the hands up and we're going to cross the hands. As the hands cross, we open up our stance a little bit. Now the hands open up to the sides. I'm come up towards a T. I'm starting with my right hand. It might be mirrored. Goes towards my left, and it's like I'm pulling an arrow. Hold this back. Hold this position. Have the palm facing out, or just or make an L with your thumb and your index finger. Feel some sensation through your wrist, through your elbow. This helps open the heart as well as with the lungs. One more breath here. And that left hand open palm sweeps in front all the way over to the right side. And we reverse. Pull that arrow one more time. Not as tense, like this tenseness, but softness at the same time. You still want to allow this energy to flow. Breathing into the space under the belly button. Relax face. One more breath here. Hand comes in. Back towards the chest. Feet come together, coming down, coming up towards the chin and back down, helping reset. Now reaching for heaven and earth, this helps with the stomach and spleen, helping reduce worry and anxiety. One hand comes up, the other comes down. Palm is reaching all the way up. So whenever we're reaching up, the palms are what's reaching first, not the fingers. Pushing up, pulling down. Looking up towards the hand. One more breath here. Rotate your body center. And the hand from the top comes down, the hand from the bottom comes up. Rotate the other side. For me, my left hand's coming up, my right hand's going down. Inhaling, reaching up, pushing down. Coming back to center, one more breath. Top hand comes down, bottom hand comes up. Hands are meeting up by the chin. Then we push down. Just come back up. Next is wise owl gazes backwards. Opening up the spine. Hands come up towards a T. And exhale, rotate. Rotating towards the left first. Keep the feet centered. Don't come off of the bobs of the feet. Just rotate as much as comfortable for you. But gaze with your eyes as far over. For me, I'm gazing to the left. Gaze as far over to the left as you can. Feeling the stretch in the eyes. Translates to the back of the head, feeling it in the spine. Flex the glutes a little bit, very softly. Notice what this does. On the next inhale, slowly come back to center. Exhaling, we're going the other way. Feet to the right, gazing over the right. Feet staying forward, gazing over my right shoulder. Feeling the stretch in the eyes. Gentle flex in the glutes, deep breaths in the belly. On the next inhale, come to center very gently. Hands are at a T. Exhale to come down. Now we come up to the chin. Back down. It's the one to decrease heart fire. The big bear turns side to side. Inhale, do that same arm cross thing we did with the archer. Step out. Arms open up. Oh, fingers are pointing downwards. If you've done yoga before, this is kind of like a warrior one. I'm twisting to my left. Engage in the legs. Soften the hands. Twisting over, looking gently over my left shoulder, but not behind me. Kind of look up gently over your left shoulder, feeling that stretch behind your right ear. Going into your neck, into your shoulder, into your hip, into your ankle. Now we're going to I'm coming down as I exhale towards my left knee, and I'm going to sweep my head. Now I'm centered, kind of in a squat. Now towards my right side, coming up into that warrior one kind of lunge. My right leg is bent, left leg is straight. Active in my legs, looking up over my right shoulder. Soft in the arms. Most of this weight is supported by my legs and my core. Just feel the chi, the energy flow through your hands into your legs. Shoulders back, get them off your ears. So exhale, my chin and my chest come down towards my right knee. I sweep towards the left, come back center. My knees are still bent. I inhale and come back up. My knees are still bent, my hands are on my knees. As I inhale, my hands come together on my feet. Bringing it up to my chin, my chest. Exhaling and coming back down. Now these are the back bends here. Hands are coming right behind on my kidneys. So the kidneys are right underneath where your rib cage is at. Kind of around that area. Inhaling, I'm arching back as much as natural. I exhale, I bend forward. Keeping the hands on the kidneys. Then I rub my hands down my glutes, down my outside of my thighs, down inside the outside of my shins, the outsides of my feet. As I inhale, still staying in contact, standing up straight. My hands are just sweeping up my legs. One more time, same thing. Hands come behind on the kidneys, inhaling, arch back, exhale. Forward, sweep the hands down, making contact with the body. Down the glutes, down the sides of the thighs, down the sides of the shins. Now at the feet, coming up, making contact, rolling this in, inhaling. We're coming up to the chin. Exhaling down. This one here, angry fist. This one's helped to gain chi. Gonna feel this one in your legs. A little bit. You inhale. You come up, arms crossed. Open up, widen the stance a little bit. Keep the bend of the knees here. Hands reach a fist. This is called clenching fist, gazing angrily or intensely. I inhale and I exhale. Angry gaze. Rotate the fist. Inhale, soften, open. Bring it in. Exhale. Twist the fist. Inhale, open. Bring it in. Now I'm going to go towards my right. Look towards, gaze towards the right. Punch out. Twist. Inhale. Arm spin, bring it in. I don't know what to call that part. Gaze forward. Look towards the left. Exhale. Flexing that whole body. Twist the fist. Open, very in. Allow it in. Now I gaze forward. Exhaling, both fists go out to the sides. Twist. Open. Bring it in. Last one, exhaling, pushing up. Twist. Open the palms. Bring it in. Exhale. Open the arms. Inhale, feet come together. Bring it up to our chin. And then down. Last one, bounce 7 times, make diseases disappear. I'm inhaling, coming up on my toes. And as I exhale, my arms are going to swing upwards and then naturally come down. Again. Calves are like the second pump of the body, like the second heart. I'm going to keep blood flow healthy in the body. That's 5, I have 2 more. To our spinal cord breathing. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Gaze up. Exhale. Inhale, we open. Exhale. 3 more. Open. Last one. And now we open. Exhale to come out. And down. Inhale, we come up. So. like we're giving a hug. Like we're giving a hug. Hands are staying here. Elbows nice and soft. Gaze forward. Don't see, just look through the eyes. Feel the energy come into the left, go past the heart, come out the right. Feeling it through the pinkies. Gentle smile here. Inhale, we open up. Twist to the right, come up. Center and down. Now we come up. Other way, up. Center, down. And up. Rotate, up. Center. My inhale is finished when I'm at a T. I'm retaining as I come up. And then, as you might notice, when you hold your breath, when you retain, the energy naturally travels upwards. When you exhale, it falls downwards. One more each side. Meet with the hands on our hips. Hip circles, just 9 each way. Really feeling it in the hip joints. Inhaling forward, exhaling backwards. We go the other direction. Keep the core active. Letting the hips do the movement. Hips become stable here. I like to keep the hands on here as a check. I'm just going to move my torso. Trying to move from above the belly button. Reverse. Neck circles. Bend the knees a little bit for this one. You can put the hands on the hips or you can put on the lower dantian, whatever you prefer. Gentle here, count your own cycle of 9, going slow. Now going the other direction, starting at the bottom. done, pause, looking down. You come up. Hands centered here. One hand's coming around. Back here. Helping bring you this energy down. You touch your face if you want. Or it could just be right in front. Whatever works best for you. It's like you're gathering all this extra energy and you're just pulling it back. Bringing heaven back down to earth. Helping us ground these intentions. Ground, solidify this energy. Do one more each side. Last one here. Sweeping up, push down, up. Do 12 of these. On my last three, I'm going to slow down. Last one. Now my hands are going to be at my dantian. Feet come together. Straighten my spine. Think of the space behind your eyes. You want to push that back a little bit, lifting up the chin. Very slightly. This helps straighten up the spine from the neck. If you don't feel that, you can put the chin down a little bit. Push back the back of your neck ever so slightly. Our anatomy is always a little different, so whichever one works for you, you'll feel a subtle shift. Focus on the space beneath your belly button. Tongue at the roof of your mouth. Relieve the tension from your shoulders and from your face. Open the palms to the sides. Palms facing forward. Palms come together in heart center. As we close this practice. Bow.